Being regular foot means to stand on your board with your left foot forward. Being goofy foot means to stand on your board with your right foot forward. One surefire way to determine your natural stance before you even try to stand on your board is to walk towards some stairs and pay attention to the foot you'd naturally use to walk up the stairs first. Typically, your first foot on the stairs will be your front foot. To begin pushing, turn your front foot so that your toes are pointing forward. Now you're facing forward. Take your back foot off and push using the ball of your foot. As you put your back foot on the board, turn your front foot so that you're back into your natural stance. This is the riding stance you'll want in order to have the most control. Here, I film myself to give you some perspective of what you just learned and what it should look like to you. As you get better and better, see if you can't get cooking down the sidewalk like this. Now that you have pushing dialed, here's some tips for slowing down and stopping. What if something's in your way? What do? My first example is to just jump off your board. Although this looks easy, this form of stopping takes some skill. To be more accurate, you step off with one foot first, and that's it. Simple, huh? Next, let's talk about the foot brake. Easy on you, but hard on your shoe. This method takes practice, some skill, and balance. Lift your back foot off the board and drag it on the ground directly next to your board, putting pressure on the entire bottom of your foot until you come to a stop. And last but not least, the most fun of them all, the heel dragger. Adjust your back foot so that your heel is hanging off your tail like this. Lean back slightly, falling back on your heel, putting pressure on your heel using it as a brake. Here's a good way to practice feeling what it's like to put that pressure on your tail. Keep in mind that your board will want to turn, making this the most fun way to stop. So now you know how to run off your board, foot brake, and heel drag. We used cones to carve around, but you can use sticks, rocks, or whatever else you can think of to practice carving. Carving is about changing the direction you're skating and turning without your wheels leaving the ground. The particular side of the board you're leaning on will determine which way you'll turn. This is a frontside carve because I'm putting the pressure on my heels. And this is a backside carve because now the pressure is on my toes. Now watch as I shift my weight from heels to toes to carve through these cones. Remember, toes equals backside turn and heels equals frontside turn, moving us right into tic-tacs. Standing on your board, put a little bit of pressure on your tail by leaning back slightly, bending your front knee to get your wheels off the ground like this. Try going in circles. Leaning on your toes slightly, you'll go backside like this by lifting your nose to the right if you're regular foot like me. To do this, bend both knees slightly and lead with your shoulders. You'll turn when you put a little bit of pressure on your tail. Now you're moving in circles. Let's try it frontside. The only difference here is you lean on your heels and also lead with your shoulders. Now try going back and forth, frontside and backside. As I make it through the cones, watch me tic-tac away down the sidewalk. Obviously, as you can see, it's called tic-tacking because when your wheels touch the ground backside, they go tick. And when they touch the ground front side, they go tack, and so on and so forth. Tic-tacs are fundamental to having control and learning balance and will help you to learn kick turns on banks and ramps later on. To unweight is to simply get your weight off your board so you can ride over small obstacles without having to get off your board or having to do something that you probably haven't tried yet, and that's ollie. Simply ride over an electrical cord or up and down your driveway while hopping slightly upward without your feet leaving the grip tape.
That's what we refer to as a Chinese Annie.
To learn Chinese ollies, all you need is a crack in the sidewalk or whatever surface you're skating on. As you approach the crack, set up by moving your front foot onto the nose. It's all in the thrust forward. This trick isn't as easy as it looks. Watch these over and over until it's in your head, and I guarantee it'll come quicker. Watch now as I thrust my front wheels into the crack, lifting my back wheels in the air, and I hop up slightly, all at the same time. Chinese Annie. Ooh, all up in time for some of my other business.
Well, the rain is falling down, I roll right into town, and I was knocking at my door. With a suitcase in hand, I'm just another traveling man, trying to find my own Chinese Annie. But when the lightning strikes in the middle of the night, and I feel it near, well, I tried so hard to find my way. Well, I'm tired of running from my fear. Well, I'm on my way through the dark, lonely night. Well, I'm on my way through the pain.